What's up, two people? Especially if you two people. What's up, people? Chuck, what up? You know what a pasta Leo is, Chuck? This is a fucking pasta Leo. Very good. I don't know what this potato shit is. I ate it plenty of times before. I just don't know the name of it. It's a potato stuffed with meat and cheese. Damn, Chuck. finna stick it to you boys. Yeah. What they did is take a potato. This is a potato. Stuff with. They used to put cheese in them. I don't know where the cheese at. So it's like a meat pie, but it's a plate you can eat. They're very good. I'm finna be pissed. I'm like, that's the second fucking piece of Tupperware I've lost. Piece of Tupperware. Utensil. This Pastelio chicken. The same by the bell. You know it. I appreciate you. Niggas eating Pastelios today. They're like $3 a piece. That potato ball, $4. Any more motherfucking questions? Pastelio, it is a bitch. We'll be around this bitch looking like Thor in a second. What's up, Spooter man? What's up, Andy Paul? All y'all leave a like. Eating food from a place called Pueblo's Food. It's a Milwaukee place. They serve authentic, commercial Latin American dishes. Dude said I'm now a waffle. I never stand a profile picture. One of my friends got mad because it was ribbon. But she started it. Bitch got mad because I told her she Eggo waffle complexion. She gonna tell me as a light-skinned black lady she ain't never heard nobody tell her she was like Eggo waffle complexion. Heard it here now? Big Wasp, what's up? I just got done eating chicken pastelillos and a potato stuffed with meat and cheese. Then I had this Latin style beef. All right, Jacob. All right, Spooter man. What I should have got was more meat. I mean, more sauce with it. But it's kind of like roast beef, kind of not. You want Mexican food now? No 4 MK. Now, I usually get a lot more peppers and shit in it, but you gotta get the peppers that's sitting in the pot. If you ever been to a bodega to buy food, wow, pull it out, which is like an onion thing. Like those. All right, back to what the fuck I was talking about. See, I got some of everything on there. Let me get me some dip in there, and I'm finna add that. I'm gonna put y'all. Add that. But I'm gonna put y'all on a rack to do so. Right, and y'all see. Bitch, do they have this by your house? This meat is so tender. And this shit's $10 a pound. As you can see, I almost got $10. I was running short on cash. There you go. Now I ate something else besides checkers. Now I'm staying on my motherfucking business when I'm eating that checker. Hell yeah, this shit better than checkers. This shit is homemade by Mexican, Dominican, Puerto Rican bitches. There's even a Minjula back there too. It's like 5 different coaches of bitches. That shit there, boy. I ain't even close second to pussy, but I tell you what. I never fucked them in the ass before, but that shit gotta be better than fucking somebody in the ass. I'm telling you right now. This shit is definitely better than the worst part about getting your dick sucked while you sleep. You know what I mean? I ain't offended that you decided to suck my dick when I was asleep. I'm offended you didn't wake me up. Bitch, I want to participate. Why does my dick get invited to the party and I don't? Just food for thought. I'm gonna go ahead and tag one of these peppers. Hashtag good motherfucker. I don't want no pepper. That was tomato. No, I think that was a pepper. That's how long it's been sitting there. It's tender like a tomato. I need some bread to dip in here. That's what I need. Back in the day, Subway used to get mad because after I get this meat, I go to Subway and just be like, give me some bread. Give me some bread, folks. And I was selling drugs. It was nothing. I get a whole sandwich and I scrape that whole sandwich in the bag right in front of their ass and dump this meat in there. They're like, what are you doing, buddy? I'm like, mind your business. Mind your business, folks. I'm American. I'm rich. Get out of my business, folks. I'm rich compared to you. Peasant, mind your business. I'm doing rich nigga shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it in Pueblos, buddy. Right there on the east side, buddy. What you mean, no for Milwaukee? What you talking about, buddy? I came from the east side, buddy. Well, I was a north sider, I was an east sider, nigga. I only know OGs off the east side. If you know me off the east side, your ass been over there for a long ass time. It's been a long ass time since I stepped down and fucked around. You know what I mean? God damn, this meat is good. I must admit, it ain't as spicy as it used to be. Where the spice at? Still got that goodness, but it's no longer hot. No. Been really hot before. I was adding shit to it before. I just add cayenne peppers to it. Oh, not cayenne, habanero. They using this meat in Pueblo, Colorado to make tacos. Nigga, them tacos good as a bitch. This shit's so good, boy. I had to go back and tell that lady when I wake up, I promise you sex. Call my phone. I'm going back to sleep. The bitches be making this. See, you know, he's talking about Latino men gay. Y'all be making them gay. Y'all cook this good ass food, then y'all cut it, then y'all, you know what I mean, give him some pussy. After you done cooked the good ass food, then you cut him off, got him crying like a bitch in the streets. This shit is driving nigga crazy. I wish you would think you leaving. Where you leaving? To go pick up the shit to make pasta Leo's? Oh. You ready to get shot? All right, cool. No, ain't no calm down. Ain't no calm down. Ain't no calm down. Don't be telling Poppy to calm down. That's not what's going on here. Who you leaving with? SA and the S10? Cool. Come outside, turn that motherfucker to an S5. S10 my ass. I'll go outside and turn this minivan to a drop top. He won't be there to pick her up no more. No, was inside. Somebody be crying like, I'm sorry, Gina. I just stupid. I don't mean it. No. I'm sick of your shit. Repeto. I'm sick of repeto shit. I don't know if this is fucking. I haven't decided yet. This is pork or beef is one of them. Looks like beef to me. Tastes like beef to me. But the Latino brother happens to like. Let me get it out, brother. Happens to like the same thing as the whites, brother. He like pork. So you gotta watch the Latin man anytime he's close to that white man. Brother Akbishop Bars, I got a question. You may go. Young brother King Pharaoh Akbishop Bars III, you may speak. Alright, look. We can't mess with the white woman. Could we not mess with the light white skinned woman? Like what about white skinned Asians and Latino bitches? That count? That is a my brother. It depends on what's her proximity to blackness, brother. I didn't make it to initiation. I failed the questionnaire. Niggas like, do you eat pork, brother? It was like, have you ever eaten pork, brother? I was like, yeah. Do you currently, right now, have pork in your system within the last 7 to 10 years, brother? Maybe. You might want to go get checked. Maybe, brother. I'm hoping maybe not, for your sake. Have you ever slept with a white woman, brother? Yeah, I lost my virginity to a white woman. You technically still a virgin, brother. You have not crossed the line properly. Do you expect Allah to respect you losing your virginity to a white woman, brother? Do you think Moses lost his virginity to a woman, brother? What if Adam would have lost his virginity to a white woman, brother? Would you be here today, brother? Technically, you older than me, so you wouldn't be here either. You would not have been here. What does that do today, brother? Well, you would not have been here first. I'm just saying. And the world started off around, nigga. I said dumb ass questions like, would these bitches? You might have. You might have, nigga. Because if all men are copies of him, anything that a man will fuck, Adam would fuck. And I ask you again, my brother, have you ever had sex with that white woman, brother? Yes, I told you, I lost my virginity. And God's gonna punish you for that, brother. Next question. Have you ever lost your virginity to a white woman? I feel like you asked the same question 3 times. No, brother, that is question 6, 7, and 8. I would not lie to you on any day. Look, check it out with your own face, brother. Can you see with your eyes? And can you clearly read number 9? Well, it's the same answer. You can't answer until we get to it, brother. Have you ever slept with a non-black woman? See, you wasn't reading, brother. Was she non-black? Have you ever slept with a light-skinned woman? If so, was she mixed? How much of the white made her skin light, brother? Who's here, brother? Got your groove on, white woman. Do your thing. Says here from mixed races. You done been through Asian women, Latino women, African women. Listen, brother, I'm through reading this, brother. They're not black, they're not African. I'm not reading this shit, brother. Okay? You are a fucked up brother. I don't know how you managed to become a god with your fucked up ass image. You are the reason that we have the pasty motherfuckers roaming the earth in the first place, my brother. Somebody had to breed with them in the first place, brother. And I believe that somebody was you. So we going to turn you down at Nation Islam Temple. I was like, damn, ain't that a bitch? Just D9, nigga. You failed so many questions, brother, but you failed the most important one. We asked you a question. If your man is tied up to a tree and a white man is tied to a tree, who do you shoot first? Your answer was the motherfucker I get money with. Brother, you are greedy. You have no sense of structure, brother. I need the money to structure the team. Can't structure the team by myself. Can't structure the team with his morals. Listen here, brother. The questions are outrageous. They was sitting with that brother Umar Jackson look. Now he be like, excuse me, brother. I said, excuse me, brother. I said, excuse me, brother. It will be black women, black queens forever. Snow bunnies, never. Y'all stop putting smiley faces and shit. You're making me laugh. Little hearts and shit. Listen. That's how they was treating the Nation of Islam. Like, listen, brother, you have violated 2-minute laws of the black man yourself, brother. You do not respect or love or care or cherish yourself, brother. It's a shame Allah blessed you with all that mahogany skin, brother. Because you're just wasting it. Just using it to rub up against white women, brother. Can't believe you, brother. I'll be like, nigga, white bitches bought me this Starbucks I'm drinking right now. You are drinking the snow bunny's poison? What is that, brother? I'd be like, well, it's hot chocolate mixed with mixed with English toffee, mixed with French vanilla. They just shook it up. But it's a cappuccino. You want some? I will not indulge in the devil's poison, my brother. Coffee. There's only one way to drink it. You cannot contaminate it with any white. You can't contaminate it with no yellow. Must be black, brother. Do you see sugar over there by the coffee, brother? I don't see much. Because it ain't sweet, brother. It ain't sweet around, brother. We don't know what the fuck them other coons thought this was, brother. But it's not sweet. We don't have around here, brother. Okay? Only half and half around here is Brother Green Eyes. We don't call him Brother Green Eyes no more. Do it, Brother Green Eyes. Shabazz. Brother Shabazz, you look like Stephen Curry, nigga. I don't think you like a full brother. I'm glad you're down with it. Respect the brother in his face? Why is this brother a brother? What would the white man call him? You got a point. You got a point. Hey, man, still call him nigga every day. You know what, nigga? My bad. I ain't even disrespect you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if niggas wasn't fucking white bitches, he wouldn't be here. I'm just saying. His father is a well-respected coon because he has joined up, brother. No disrespect, light-skinned brother. But his father is well-respected around here. We just bought his daddy a Cadillac. So why I can't be like, so white? Why can't I be the nigga to bridge the gap with the white people? Nick, what do you speak of, brother? Bridge the gap? What do you mean, bridge the gap? Build from where? Paradise to the top of the mountain, brother? I don't know how you feel, but I don't think wood off that well in those climates, brother. And we also know metal will rust out in those climates, brother. We also know the brothers will rust out in that climate, brother. There is no way to build this imaginary staircase you speak of, brother. Damn, brother, you hallucinating. Too much of that white girls vaginal area, brother. It's actually pink. It's pink? Yeah, she shaved it. You should have seen it. I mean, but y'all know I fuck black bitches too. We're not talking about them, brother. And how dare you refer those two derogatory comments in one phrase? Black bitches? Excuse me, brother? Do you mean our African queens, brother? We gonna have to ask you to step further out the temple, brother. Damn, nigga, I ain't even past the interest like that. I just back in the hallway. They was disrespecting me too. Get them lights up for the homie. Damn right, Fred. I appreciate you, Fred. I'm just telling you how Nation of Islam treated me. We will not conjugate with the coons that conjugate with the white devil. I was like, hello, nigga, who y'all calling a coon? I'm the most black power nigga you know. What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't no coonery around here. I think you niggas doing a little bit too much cooning. Okay? How Farrakhan gonna tell y'all not to sleep with white women and he looked like coon of the century with curly hair slicked to the back with a light-skinned wife? That nigga look like a South African president. What the fuck, nigga? Are you serious? Ain't no Kevin Gates looking ass nigga about to tell me don't fuck no white bitches. Shut your Kevin Gates looking ass up. I ain't asked you for nothing but a quarter. I ain't got a quarter. You got 1 million other followers, nigga. Donating a quarter, nigga. It's only me and 700 other motherfuckers that want to up that mother quarter, nigga. You should have $250,000, brother. This brother's disrespectful. And brother, we got to actually take one more step back, brother. Where is your suit, brother? What is this you are wearing, brother? What is the attire you're wearing? What you call this, brother? Do you call this an outfit, brother? I see you got a check on there. They done checked you off because you a dead man walking, brother. Nah, nigga, it's Nike. It's actually some hot shit. This is actually, I mean, them shoes you got on don't look too comfortable. They look like the British poppycocks. I don't know why you rocking the poppycocks. British poppycock 6000. Him. Cheerio. You know what I mean? Those Cadbury laces. me, I got these Air Max case. I gotta break it out on you niggas case y'all wanna mob me out for fucking on white bitches. You niggas gonna have to catch me in them hot ass. And then you niggas y'all all got on these hot ass suits, nigga. I don't even know. And you know what? I could have on a suit because I got on just as many items of clothes as y'all. It's crazy. Negroes, right? But me putting on that hot ass black suit every day? I mean, like, how many suits do you get around this month? Okay, we black. I know I get unlimited suits. But how many suits y'all gonna help me pay for? Because I even walk around this bitch looking like Steve Harvey, bro. You got me fucked up. Trying to walk around a hot ass suit, nigga. This is to show the white man we are somebody to respect. Wait a minute. I thought you hate the white man. We do hate the white man. So why would you show him you somebody to respect? Why would you even show him you gave a fuck about what he's doing? You see what the Chinese man do? You notice his business suit just look like a Chinese out because he don't give a fuck. He the definition of don't give no fuck. So for you, brother, to put on a white man suit, brother, let me know you have caved in to the white man by your own logic, my brother. And sell your own motherfucking bean pies, my brother. I will not. I will not in that type of heat, brother. Do not disrespect me. Hell yeah, Chuck. Fuck them. The motherfucking goddamn British royal shoes, Mike. Looking like they work for the PIA, Mike. I'm sorry. Feel how you want to feel. But if I take a buyout, it's going to be from the CIA, not the PIA. But they got you rocking them poppycock 6000s, nigga. Them motherfuckers wide as a bitch at the bottom. You know it and I know it. I had a pair. They too wide at the bottom. Wearing them motherfucking Agent Smiths. Wearing them motherfucking Mr. Anderson. Looking ass nigga. Mr. Anderson. You know what? I'm gonna remake the Matrix, and I'm gonna make it in black imagery, like the Boondocks. I'm gonna make Dr. Umar Johnson the architect. No, you know what? You know what? Just to piss her off, I'm gonna switch around the sexes of the top two characters. So the architect is gonna be a woman, and the oracle is gonna be a man. Okay. The oracle is gonna be Dr. Umar Johnson. He's gonna be like, brother, you are not the one, brother. You are not the one, brother. You know, if you was the one, brother. So you're gonna be like, they said I fall in love with the one. You are a snow bunny. You will not fall in love with anybody. I will make sure you don't fall in love with anybody. You're racist. And what are you gonna do about it? See, I came from a bullshit matrix. You know how long I was trying to start my school? Do you know how many snow bunnies polluted the minds of brothers? I didn't do anything. They said I was free. You are not free. You will never be free. You are the reason the matrix exists. All you snow bunnies do is die to sun and cause problems. Nobody wants to hear you doing this. You will not get a pass off into Zaya. Can I go past Umar Johnson? Yes, you can, my black queen. With your thick ass. You must have back. Be black. Well, you get the message. Hold on, sister. You looking kind of white from the back. Let me talk to you, my black queen. You will have to pay a service fee for not having no boutique. I said, you're going to have to pay a service fee for not having no boutique. She was like, but I'm trying to tell you, you're going to have to pay a service fee for not having no boutique. trying to tell you that I got a pass already. The Oracle said I don't have to give you no pussy. The Oracle don't know anything. The Oracle is the reason we have these snow bunnies. These snow bunnies is the reason we are in the mess that we are in. Listen here, sister. Let me get you pregnant. Don't worry about my phone ringing. Those are my other kids calling. Probably being troubled by a snow bunny. You ain't gonna pick up the phone? My kids don't need rescuing from the snow bunnies. They are trained. I said black women forever, snow bunnies never. I had a snow bunny jumping in the end like, you racist motherfucker. Oh. Y'all would tie a brother up and throw a brother off of the bed. See, black women would have never done this to a brother. Don't cut my dreadlocks. Man, white bitch is snipping his little dreads like. Do not touch the dreadlocks. Get your filthy white snow bunny hands off me. I said, keep your snow bunny hands off me. They're gonna slam the door. Boom, he gonna still repeat it. Keep your snow bunny hands off me. I am a black king. Do not touch me. Snow bunny. Thank you. Dr. Umar Johnson, you know what they putting you to death for? They putting me to death because they are a bunch of sun dodgers. That's okay. The sun still rises in the matrix. You can put me to death, but I guarantee that sun is still gonna come out and it's still gonna be black. Black women forever. Snow bunnies. Rossman dead 2 weeks later. That's because God let me come back because I don't sleep with snow bunnies. All of you brothers sleeping with snow bunnies, when you die, you're going to stay dead. The sun is to bring you back to life after you die at least one time. But your brothers have infected your genes with the coonery of sleeping with white women. You coons also eat pork. Pork makes it so your cells can no longer reproduce the gene that brings you back to life, brother. So did you meet God and find out that you're not God? Listen here, brother. I met God and he told me shut the fuck up with that bullshit. I'm gonna sit the fuck down somewhere. I don't know how to fuck him back. Because he about to fuck you up. That's why you back. He's just waiting to isolate you so he can fuck you up. You're gonna be just sitting at the dock of the bay when a big ass asteroid the size of a city hit your dumb ass. There ain't gonna be no way to fucking outrun it because it's the size of a fucking city. By the time you can see it, it'll be over. Only way to get away from that if you can fly, nigga. On to you brothers in the chat. Ain't it funny how racist black men be so mad at white women? And they ain't even directly mad at white women. They just mad about white women's existence, apparently. The white woman has been nothing but evil and a distraction, brother. You know, it sounds like Trinity's not picking up the phone for you anymore, buddy. Sounds like she's tired of your Shabazz shit. She told you. She told you. She want to keep up the Shabazz shit. So now she has another boyfriend, and he's black. Oh, look at that. He's in the Nation of Islam also. Shabazz. If you snitch on him, I'm going to snitch to the homies and tell them you were fucking first. All right, Shabazz, mind your business. Toodles, Shabazz. See you later, Shabazz. Oh, look at Shabazz. How you doing, Shabazz? Yeah, the Nation of Islam wasn't fucking with me, though. All jokes aside. I was declined, brother, by the brothers. They said I was unsavable. In regards, because I was too far gone, fucking with the white women. Not just any white woman. I was fucking with white women who was part sister, who was part other white woman, just white women in general. Redheads, blonde heads, the ones with black hair, the ones with burgundy hair. I was even fucking strawberry blondes, brother. I ain't got no sense, brother. I fuck white skinned bitches of other races, brother. Japanese white skinned bitches, Latino white skinned bitches. I even fucked an African white skinned bitch, brother. I need help, brother. You unsavable, brother. The devil's coming for your soul. Fucking them white women. We about to get the building hit by a motherfucking meteor right now, brother. It ain't been hit yet, under the law. Fucking with you, brother. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Look, brother, you got to get up out this building, brother. I'm quite sure you done pissed our law off. Don't come back. You can't pray with us or nothing, brother. You are banned, brother. You know what? You know what? Turn around. Look at me, brother. Look. Give me look. Yeah. Yeah, brother. I just took your picture. Don't come back, brother. They got my picture sitting at the front. It's me and a light-skinned black woman. I'm like, that bitch ain't even white. Nice try, brother. But with skin that fair, she must be mixed somewhere. Nice try, brother. Damn, nigga. You know, black bitches got the Eve gene, right? So any one of them bitches could look like a white bitch or African or Asian. They can look like any fucking thing the day they born. It's fucking weird. Black people find it weird. I know plenty of black men like, how do two black men make an Asian girl? And black girls surprisingly look Asian when they're kids. It's weird. Daughters look Asian and your son look Latino. You be like, what the fuck? Is these my kids? 99.9. Is that another 9? 99.9. What the other 9 again? Who in my family look like this nigga? Men can't never figure it out. Bitches go right to the family get together like, look, our baby uncle. Like, you do look like that ugly motherfucker. That is my baby. I was starting to doubt you for a second, girl. I thought, maybe it was some funny shit going on with the blood test. But now I'm starting to see my family genetics in him, and he retarded. So I thought he's just another retarded kid. I was planning to leave when I found out that it wasn't mine. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't even want the blood test to come back. It'll be here in 3 days. I don't even care when it comes in 3 days. I already know. I should have never came to this fucking get together. I should have waited until after fucking the blood test and then came to the get together. You know when your grandma know, your aunties know. They be like, that's your baby. As soon as they see that motherfucker, that's your baby. Maybe. See about that, grandma. Was to see a blood test. Oh, bitch. Not a blood oath. What the fuck is you talking about? That's crazy that your grandma had babies off a blood oath and not a blood test. Also funny, which I'm integrating into my Yo Bitch So Old segment. Soon as I start ribbing with a nigga that be fucking old bitches, I'm like, yo bitch so old. That bitch got a blood oath. Yo bitch so old. Her birth certificate is written in a script, nigga. And this bitch turning her birth certificate to the job. She gotta unroll that motherfucker like she the motherfucking emperor of Palestine. She be like, my name Jenny Ann. Hey, these young niggas really getting these old bitches pregnant. That's crazy. Your grandma have a baby by a 25-year-old nigga who can't even drive a front wheel drive car, who don't have a job, who ain't even good at PlayStation. Them niggas ain't good at nothing but using drugs. Let this nigga sit around, get drunk with your grandma, and get her pregnant. Ain't that a bitch? And what's your nasty ass granny doing later, 25-year-old bareback? Bitch. Yeah, Emperor of Palestine. That's how they talk about us in the dating world, Chuck. You ever have a young bitch order you some shit offline, Chuck? You ever have her fill out some new stupid ass shit? You know what I mean? Put my name in there, cause you know your name and shit. Put my name and daddy birth and shit down, bitch. Bad. You was born in 1900s, right? Bitch, what the fuck does that mean? I just want to know. It was like 9 years in the 80s. You said you the 80 baby, so it's 9 years. You could be 88, bitch. You hear him scrolling. That motherfucker be like, bitch, stop scrolling. I don't give a fuck what year down there. Just mark it down. Did you go too far? No, I didn't go too far. What's wrong with you? That was a lot of clicks, bitch. I'm not that old. That shit sound like my motherfucking back be standing up. That shit was like. You know, I get them double pops when I be getting in that pool. You know what I mean? It was. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I feel like your phone just called me old. Why you couldn't just push in the fucking date of birth? Why the fuck they give you a big ass wheel of fortune? If that was a real wheel, you know how big that wheel would have to be to have everybody's date of birth in that motherfucker? Fuck that wheel. That wheel pissed me off. Long ass motherfucking wheel. Busted for like 10 minutes, what? Like we look for a lighter for 10 minutes. I haven't found it yet. Yeah, that's what be going on to me too. Yeah, we dinosaurs to them. Especially if you was born in the 80s. You was a super dinosaur. Cause it be bitches that was born in 1990 calling you old. Like you old. Bitch, I ain't old. Fuck. We around the same age. And they like to bring it up. Well, you an 80s baby. You was a criminal. What that got to do with anything? Where was you at 16? Prison. But what that got to do with anything? I didn't even get a ticket till I was 29. 29? So you got your first ticket? Shit, bitch. You got me there. You got me there. I was 29 just getting out the system, bitch. How the fuck you? 29 just getting into the system and shit. And how your record clear your mind and we both black? What the fuck was you doing with your life? Not gangbanging in the low end where you stay, where they always shooting. That's not my fault, bitch. I was a child. I was a child. I just did what I had to do. Yeah, we dinosaurs to them. And then they'll tell you why you old. The bitches in the 90s be like, you old because everything y'all did turned to some motherfucking crime shit. Just the way life was. Like, no, it wasn't. Even when y'all played video games, what was y'all doing with video games? Only time we was committing was while we was all fighting because we was gambling. You got me, bitch. Mind your business. It was a different time back then. Your generation sore losers. Y'all can't gamble on Grand Theft Auto. Shut up, bitch. Playing and shit. Oh, being a how you doing, Miss Hash Brown? Snake me with that comment. Fuck that. You 90s baby spoiled, folks. That's what it is. Y'all spoiled. Y'all got siblings that was born in the 70s and 80s, and we slept in the basement with a hole in the wall. You motherfuckers got to live in the house. Y'all had a key to the house. Y'all got phones and shit. You know, as an 80s baby, you know what you had to do to be able to use the phone? You literally had to sign up and work for the house. That's what chores are. I work for this house right here. Let me just go ahead and sign up to do the garbage this week so I can use the phone in this motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. What other privileges I want in this bitch? And when you black or Asian, everybody got to clean out that tub. You get beat up. And black women make me mad trying to make black boys clean out the tub. And I used to tell my family this all the time. Don't make my sons clean out that tub. Fuck you bitches. All you bitches are black schizophrenics. I don't want to hear that dumbass shit. Because you bitches beat the shit out of little boys for not cleaning out the tub. Then after they clean out the tub, before you get in the tub, what do? You got to clean it because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Well, then don't have them clean it. The fuck? Got my baby sitting here inhaling bleach. They already stupid. You're just making them dumber. The fuck? Keep drugs away from them. They don't believe it till they be in school. When the school be like, this nigga, he dumb. I mean, he's smart for a boy. And they be like, damn, that ain't good enough. Boys ain't smart. Damn. This nigga was right. Mama, I'll put some bleach in the dish. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go and lay down. Or go play the game or something. Just don't touch none of the cleaning supply in the house. Stop being gay. That's how they get them to stop doing stuff. Stop being gay. That's gay cleaning up. I'm telling my daddy. It's gay to do the dishes. My mama said it was gay. Nigga, it's not gay. The goal is to keep you away from chemicals. Well, there's still chemicals. See? See, stupid ass questions like that. That's why you ask that. Boys answer their own question, questioning what the fuck you just said to them. They that dumb. You see why I don't want you inhaling bleach fumes. My daughter's like, but if I'm smart, then why I get inhaling? Because you're gonna be a dumbass and get a boyfriend. You're gonna waste all your smarts. Oh, I'm gonna miss you being so smart. Cause right now you're a little fucking Einstein, but first boyfriend. Watch how dumb you be dumb like the rest of these bitches around here. No, I'm not. Yes, you is. Watch. Watch what I tell you. They used to be smart. Yes, they was. 4.0 students and everything. Hurts to watch, baby. Hurts to watch. Then their favorite boyfriends are just retarded. He don't even know how fucking smart you are. That's what really makes me mad about my daughters. He don't know how smart and amazing you are. Because he's too fucking dumb to understand it. Fuck, you should have got a smarter boyfriend. Or baby daddy. What the fuck y'all want to call these niggas? Damn. Too fucking dumb to know it. And I know it. Because I met the niggas and I was like, this nigga too dumb to appreciate my baby. This nigga stupid. She spoiled. So, bitch ass nigga. Hey, if you don't like it, you can leave. Just put your hands on her. You know what I mean? You stay and be abused and not put your hands on her, and you could just leave. You know what I mean? It's just up to you and shit. Daddy, why you tell him we can leave? Cause he's a fucking dumbass. Talking to nigga 5 minutes and I know he fucking dumb. I like you, daddy. There are more dicks. You need somebody smarter, okay? Shit. More dicks than that, baby. I hate you. Don't talk about boyfriends no more. You always threatening them, making them feel uncomfortable. They feel uncomfortable. They are retarded. Retarded people always feel uncomfortable. The nigga feel uncomfortable because you took his fucking helmet in the car. You know what? I'm not gonna do this with you. Fine, I won't say anything to him. They still be talking shit like, why you threatening him? I ain't threatening him. What the fuck did I do now? He said she felt threatened by you because you came in the house and he think you had her and you were talking on your around. That's a him problem. Fuck him. See, that's why he thinks you went through it to him because you were always be lying. I'm trying to be nice. This nigga, he's dumb. He's too dumb to even know if I was threatening him. If I did threaten him, why is he still sitting there? Stupid. Let me ask you a question. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, and if he's worried about me doing something to him and I could potentially have a gun or a knife, how smart do you think he is just sitting there? And he on his phone. He don't even hear us talking shit about him. We motherfucking 15 feet from this nigga. This shit is like a sitcom. This nigga's the airhead. Hey, stupid. Turn around. Fuck. This nigga got the motherfucking social awareness of a penis. This nigga has no idea what the fuck is going on. You don't touch him. He's just inanimate. I tell you. I ain't letting them motherfuckers. I ain't on none of that. Anyway, to the 90s babies. Law-abiding citizens. I was an 80s baby. I was helping pay bills in a raggedy ass house. She was just sitting in playing motherfucking new PlayStation 1. Nintendo Family Con. Motherfucking, what else y'all sit in the house playing? PlayStation 2. Xbox. Fucking GameCube. Meanwhile, parents talking to the kids born in the 70s, 80s, like, nigga, where the fuck is the rent at? Meanwhile, we give them rent, they give you Grand Theft Auto. The 90s babies, boy, they just slid with the paying rent shit. I've been paying rent since I was 7. Me and my little brother 2 years apart. I'm expecting by the time I'm 9, he gonna have to get a hustle. Nah. Okay, by the time he 9, he gonna have a, nah. I used to be mad. Mom used to be like, he ain't got no money for no coat. So what? Call his daddy. Fuck. Just call his daddy to humor me. I just want to hear what his daddy gonna say. That's your daddy too. No, it's not. It's my sperm donor. I know what the fuck he gonna say. He gonna say, I ain't got no money for no coat. And then when he do bring the money for the coat, it's gonna be $50. No, cold. You know how you freeze your motherfucking ass off in Wisconsin with a $50 coat? $50 coat. That's what hoodies cost in Minnesota. Bitch. $50 coat. I stab you. I told mama I will stab that nigga. I will stab that nigga in the ass cheek with that Swiss Army knife in your drawer that you took from me that you think I don't know you got. I will stab him in the ass cheek with the big one and turn it. Then I'll poke him in the titty nipple with the small one. Fuck him. Cheap ass nigga. $50. And sure enough, it came time to go coat shopping. This nigga hand us motherfucking $100. I said, this cheap ass nigga. I guess $100 is enough to get a coat. But then he gonna say that should be enough to get a coat and 2 outfits. Nigga, what? Huh? What year is you living in? This shit barely gonna be enough for a coat. Wait till we get out and see the price of coats, nigga. Take your ass back to Missouri. That where the fuck you can go, where niggas wear 2 hoodies all year round. This ain't that. You gonna fucking freeze, nigga. You're freeze with a $50 coat in this motherfucker. And our coats wind up being $175 for his coat and like $250 something for my coat. You know? So out of $400, at least he had half. At least you got half. The other half for Mookie coat. I ain't giving you half for your coat. Technically, you paid for your coat. No shit. You just be his brother and give him your $100 that I gave you, and that would pay for his coat. And you had $25 in your pocket. But I don't have $25 in my pocket, so your math is off, nigga. Let's go home, bro. Let's just fucking go home. My little brother, what do I do? Nothing. Shut up. It's your cheap ass daddy. Talking to me too, because you always costing me money. You not my child. Oh, because this bitch ass nigga won't step up. And your mama think because I'm named after this nigga, I'm supposed to do his fucking job and the fuck he not around. This nigga, I wasn't even talking. He let me finish and everything. This nigga turned up Love and Happiness on the radio. Make you do wrong. Make you do wrong. I cut the radio down until I'm telling my mama you fucking with her radio. And turn that shit back up. And I'm gonna leave it up. She gonna be mad when she getting hearing the radio all the way up. You'll never use the car again. Cheap ass nigga. Got me out here tricking me into paying for jackets. You cheap motherfucker. Cheap ass nigga. I knew it was something to it when y'all was giving me a fucking ride to the fucking Burlington fucking. I knew it. I just fucking knew it. I fucking ride. And someone told me 2 days ago, buy your own jacket. Fuck them. The one night, it was some bitches trying to come through the crib, right? My little brother, he took the bait. He like, man, Pops ain't gonna say nothing. He cool. I'm like, bull, shit. Did Pops say he wasn't gonna say nothing? No, but he did say he was gonna say something. I said, did he gonna say something, nigga? Think about it. It's mom versus us in his mind. I don't like the way he over there rubbing them feet together with them long ass toenails, nigga. He up to some shit. All right. Just he ain't gonna tell on us. He gonna snitch on us. I bet you it's get some wordplay here, nigga. Don't you fall for that shit. Take it from the kid he used to beat the shit out of, nigga. That is a trap. What he gonna do is make it look like I'm flipping holes in the house so my mama could be like, oh yeah, you don't need the privilege of being man. No, nigga. Still the man of the house, nigga. No hoochies, nigga. I know that nigga recorded me. That's the only way my mama heard me say it. But he heard me tell the bitch, like, listen, this is my house. You can just come through. I'll come get you in my motherfucking car tomorrow. I'll come get you in my car tonight. I'm like, Steven, but you're 15 and your daddy is. My daddy ain't gonna stop me from doing shit. I can't because my mama. This her shit. You a female, you know how women are. Hell no, I don't have time for that shit. I'd never leave that shit down. Fuck that. She's like, you let it happen. Nope. I have bitches in here when she take her ass to work, Jack. I'm doing this shit when the fuck she got a supervisor here. Pops is gonna let us have them bitches in there. He's proud too, like, yeah, my boys be busting these bitches down. But he's still gonna snitch. Cause he's gonna be like, they gotta learn. Can't trust nobody. I know my daddy, he cutthroat. He wasn't about to cut my throat, motherfucker. Nah, nigga. Fuck you talking about. You watched the wrong cowboy versus Indian flick and brought your ass here. Thinking you wanted some smoke, bitch ass nigga. Cause let me tell you something, nigga. Can't take me down, bitch ass nigga. You gonna need an army to take down the chief. The chief sitting bull. Don't play with me, nigga. Chief for security around this bitch. I'm not playing with your old ass. Right? And I know my dad, he was gonna let them hoes come in there and everything. And if a nigga would have smashed and went to sleep, knowing his old nasty predatory ass, he'd have fuck around boss a pussy with one of the bitches. And then one of the bitches I fuck with straight bop. She'd have sold him some pussy too. I sold your daddy some pussy. My daddy would be like, shit, nigga. It ain't a felon if that bitch sell it. Like, yes, it is, nigga. You still going to jail. That little bitch would have been blackmailing him, like, I want some money. And he'd be like, listen, I got $50 for you. With this cheap ass, I got $50 for you. $50 having ass nigga, man. Actually, he a $20 having ass nigga. He a $50 having ass nigga in like emergency. Oh no, the lights is off. I got $50 type shit. If my dad give you some money, he gonna give you $40. And we gonna give you $40. I raised 2 of his kids. That nigga will give me $40 like keep the hanks off you. I got that nigga $40 back. He was like, yup. Mm-hmm. He got right up off the couch. This nigga, he walked to the motherfucking stove barefoot and just bought beer. I said, my dad's a redneck. He walked to the stove with them long ass toenails. He walked right past his flip flops. Was that what he thinking about this morning beer? He didn't look fucked up to me. He looked like my dad. I'm telling y'all true. You know, like back in the day, $5 used to get a chocolate bar, drink, and pee to go to the dance or something. I understand that, but times have changed. Shit. My dad doesn't know the price of shit but beer and cigarettes. The world is not changing to him until beer and cigarettes change. I remember up until like 2015 or 16 or some shit like that, Chicago still had $5 Newports. They was like $5.80 or some shit. What Illinois did outside of Chicago. But in the inner city, they was like $7 or some shit. I remember they first jumped to $7. Oh, this nigga was so fucked up about it. I remember because this nigga kept counting his motherfucking change. And I didn't know what the fuck he was doing, but I heard quarters and shit in there banging around all fucking morning while I was laying there. And I was just laying there because I was tired. Nigga, I go in there, this nigga like, he don't even look at me. He talk to me like it's my problem. I walk in the room, this nigga ain't even facing me like, damn, cigarettes done went up. Like I just walked in the house after hours. Damn, cigarettes just went up. Nigga, what? Okay, humor me, Pops. Humor me now. Let me guess. 725? How you know? You seen this shit coming? You read this shit on that damn computer, didn't you? No, nigga. And you being mad at me ain't gonna make it no difference. Yeah, you right. I ain't got no money for no damn cigarettes no way. I would have had some money for this. I was actually 20 cents short. She had $5 for a pack of cigarettes. And now you show $2 and some change, right? About $3. He's like, yeah, about $3. I go back to my room, go in my old pants, get him $3. In fact, it was a $5 bill I gave him. Here you go. I specifically told this nigga to bring back my change. That ain't what happened. He specifically bought a pack of tops with my shit. I don't even smoke tops, so we can both use them. What the fuck am I gonna use them for, nigga? You smoke weed? Not out of tops, nigga. I smoke blunts. Fuck, you need to get with the times. This nigga never get with the times. And you know what's crazy? I noticed that, right? thing dads can do to make their daughters mad is fuck with the bitches that their daughters know. They don't like that. They don't like their dad fucking with bitches their age. And it's never their dad that's the predator. It's always these bitches are trying to prey on my dad. What, bitch? I think it's the other way around. Your dad's like 20 years older than these bitches. I don't think these bitches are. Bitches always in my daddy face. They grown. They can be in your daddy face, but they're not preying on your daddy. They be catching their daddy's tricking and shit. Like, I went to school with that bitch. She couldn't afford no Cadillac. How she can't afford a Cadillac if you went to school with her? What they got to do with her current job occupation? She be on the bitch inbox like, bitch, stay away from my daddy before I beat you up. That ain't my daddy, my trick. That's my blood father, bitch. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm not playing with you. LOL. Angry faces. Picture of Beyonce. Picture of Oprah wearing a karate gi. That's what bitches text when they mad. Bitch text you Beyonce with a pistol, like. You like, oh yeah, this bitch is serious. They take us a picture of Beyonce, because Beyonce, she one of them bitches ain't crazy until it comes down to her man and her kids. Other than, don't nothing bother that bitch. Bitch, I'll knock you out. Okay, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, bitch. JC, you want your dick sucked? What, bitch? Bring your motherfucking neck. You be like, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Damn, Beyonce, you beating up trainees? Anybody wants to smoke? And that bitch a Virgo, she take everything personally. Whoever cracked the joke that Blue Ivy looked like Jay-Z. She looked right at Jay-Z like, you ugly. I know they didn't. And went right to get on their ass. It was like, sorry, Beyonce, we won't post it no more. Her and the Beehive was up there like, y'all talking shit? Y'all think we'll burn this motherfucker down? They're bitches. They don't study science. Just, well, they're gonna start the whole fucking downtown on fire. We know. We know. Just fucking apologize. Call the cops. Some of them are cops. We would like to formally apologize. To Beehive, bitches, and feminism. Also, we are just men with small penises. We do not matter. What else? Women are vastly superior to the men of the day. That's right. That's right. You respect it. Power to the JJ. What's this? The honorary golden pussy. Kiss it. Yeah, kiss the pussy. It's kind of how you neutral. You got to kiss these butt cheeks too when I swing them around. There you go. And now we neutral. Girl, we should make him a teddy bear. Do you want a teddy bear, sir? Excuse me, sir. Do you want a teddy bear, sir? Do I have to take the teddy bear? Oh, my mama, you gotta take this teddy bear and get beat the fuck up again. How big is the teddy bear? Don't worry about it. You a man, you carry it. Some dumbass questions. Bitch, you get nigga teddy bear big as a car. How the fuck I'm supposed to get this on? It's not romantic if I need a trailer to move it, bitch. According to bitches, those are the most romantic gifts, the ones that come on trailers. But you can get a hot tub on a trailer. You can get a house on a trailer. You can get horses on a trailer. Oh my god, I love trailers. I just never realized I love trailers. It's gonna be some bitch that watched this lonely at night. And she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this guy's right. I need a trailer. I could put horses in a trailer. I don't really need, but I could. I could totally own a horse." Says the bitch who owns a feral cat. Bitch, your dog don't listen. How the fuck you gonna have a horse? If I ever get money, and have to raise kids, my daughter's gonna be undateable because I'm gonna be pony dad. You can't date the bitch who had a pony dad. It's not gonna work. Her standards are gonna be way too fucking high. You're always gonna be a pussy because I bought her a pony. Live up to those standards, motherfucker. And that's for my son, bitch, you'll never be good enough because he'll know. If you ain't first, you ain't nothing. Raising my son around race cars. I'm raising douchebags for society because society's full of douchebags. I might breed out the most. It's my fiduciary responsibility. Let me ask you a question. You ever dated a bitch who had a pony as a little girl? Fuck no. When you date a bitch who got money and had money as a kid and you try to tell her, bitch, you got money, you always did, and she be like, no, I'm poor, I'm lower middle class, poor. Lower middle class in the suburbs look different than lower middle class in the ghetto. Okay. Fun fact, rent is cheaper in the suburbs than it is in the ghetto. Fun fact. Just a little the fuck do you know? Every suburbs ain't a gated community. Gated community is. That's some upper middle class shit. And high class shit. Nope, no pony. Huh. Thought it would have been cheaper in the ghetto. No. These same houses that's going for 79,000 that I showed y'all, they out there in Waukesha for well a little bit past Waukesha. You know what I mean? A little bit past Waukesha, outside of Madison. They still out there for 40 and 30,000, my nigga. That big house, this house right here, the big one on the block, rent about 1,000 upstairs, 1,000 downstairs. You go out there to motherfucking Sheboygan, they'll rent you out that whole motherfucking house for $700 with a driveway. They rent don't even be that high. I know niggas that would stand out there, Chuck. Their rent was $400. They had a basement, they had a first floor, they had a second floor, and an attic, and a motherfucking like 3-4 car garage. $400 a month. I said niggas is tripping. Then niggas tried to tell me I was a bum living in Milwaukee. Like nigga, your rent $400, bitch ass nigga. I wish. I fucking wish. is much, and mortgage is cheaper in the burbs too. That is really cheap. That was a couple years ago though. So, but yeah, the same garage I want to rent out in Milwaukee gonna be 15, 2,500. I'm finna rent this shit for 12,800, maybe even six. Shut. Yeah, every month 1,200. I can do it. I'm trying to get somebody to go in on the garage with me, but everybody want me to do it first. If I gotta come up with that motherfucking first, last, and security, I gotta come with 3,600. Bullshit, I ain't renting you out a piece of shit for no motherfucking couple $100 a month, nigga. You gonna pay a piece of this rent and security too. And don't nobody wanna do that. And everybody like, you don't wanna be buying cars. Well, yeah. Even the niggas that buy cars. I got a place to park my cars, I bought just enough. It's always some bitch ass excuse. Instead of us just buying a garage right outside Milwaukee. Not even buying one, renting one. That makes it bad. These niggas got bitches. You put that shit in your bitch name. And she can help you with your half of the rent. Y'all can flip cars together, bro. $900 ain't bad. Cause I couldn't stay there because I'm a felon. Yeah. I bet there are other places. But one thing I be wondering, would it just be cheaper to buy a tent and an acre of land than rent a garage from one of these motherfuckers? Cause the garage that I plan on renting, the reason why it's gonna be so cheap, Chuck, cause I'm not renting a garage with a lift already installed. I'm bringing my own lift if I ever get one. That's what I'm talking about, Chuck. Whole tea in this garage. Well, Chuck, they got this mobile mechanic trailer that I want to go and buy. They put a lift on the trailer, which I can probably do. So if it's not, by the time I'm done doing my research, if I can build it cheaper, I'm going to. And it's a few things I don't like about the lift, which I feel can be changed. Yeah, man. With the invention of SEMA lifts, well, SEMA lifts are getting cheaper now. They even got fully electronic ones. Work together. I will go get electric Baja lift. Your dad got a bunch of old cars in his garage. Why don't you start fixing them bitches and flipping them, or he don't want to sell them? I'll be fixing and flipping them bitches, Chuck. Shit, if he wants to sell them cheap enough, shit, I'll fuck around and get a trailer. I'll get a trailer, take a trip to Canada. Oh, okay. Oh man, Chuck, that shit is not even in my motherfucking bill pay. Nigga, you thought you was talking to Stacy David or somebody. Nigga, I can't weld yet. I don't even think about nothing at all. Very nice, but I don't need nothing at all. I have no idea who's in this Dodge. This nigga was running for his motherfucking life. Hold on. He seen this bitch coming down here. He ran for his motherfucking life. Run, nigga, cause I will fuck that bitch and I will fuck that bitch good, nigga. Keep her away from the dragon. Knight and shining on. Rapunzel! 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 He ran all the way from down there by them lights. I told y'all she be pulling up over here. Just stopping right there. That's her excuse. It ain't nowhere to park. Don't you still got french fries? Shut up, bitch. Fuck them french fries, bitch. Only want them weak ass fries no more, bitch. We going home. I was turning around. No, bitch, I said you stop. I said you stop, bitch. It's probably one of the trolls playing in my live. Imagine this bitch pull up in a little Dodge. Trying to fuck a real nigga. Good thing you found that lighter. Yeah, Chuck, I'm looking for a decent pickup truck or I'm about to fix my pickup truck. That meat might have been pork. My motherfucking stomach hurt. Yeah, I can get into the Street Fighter. It's just I ain't been playing because the way the chat make me restart it and restart it and restart it and restart it. stoplight clip. No, I'm finna warm her up. Hey, Chuck. You know what time it is, broski. I got a call from me some pot. So I'm gonna make this pot call, G. And this pot run. I'm probably gonna have to do both.